It's the beginning of September, so you know what that means, right? Market update. I'm going to look at July and August, see if we see any trends that are continuing. So that's what I'm talking about today. Stick around. Hi, welcome back. My name's Joe Brown. I'm a real estate agent with Century 21, List with Beggins, located in South Tampa. Thank you so much for being here with me today. So this is the market update. I'm going to share trends in South Tampa. Remember the 5 zip codes, 33606, 609, 611, 616, and 629. Those 5 zip codes. So, and I have my graph up here. I need, hey, Steve. Steve's drinking coffee right now. Hey, Steve, can you come turn the camera a little bit so there's room for my, man, that guy, I tell you. Okay, 1 second. I tell you, I really do like Steve. He's like a brother to me. But man, sometimes. Okay, so I want to put my graphic up here. And we're looking at some trends again from July and August. We're in September now, so once we finish September next month, I'll take a 3-month look. But just from July to August. Now, remember this, what happened in July. A lot of people take vacations, right? But we're also starting into school. So let's see if we see some of that thinking take place here. So let's take a look at active listings. And so what do you see? Yeah, active listings is down about 100. Now, that could be good, that could be bad, right? So the question is, why are they down? Is it the number of sales? Is it listings are expiring? So all we know is they're down about 100 from July to August. Take a look at new listings. New listings were at 215. Last month we were at 258, and if you've been with me, I've said the average overall is about 250 a month. So we're down from that average. However, a few months ago we were up over 300 homes per month. So we're really regressing back to the average at this point. Days to close, days to sell, and this is median. So remember math class, right? Median is right in the middle. That means some homes are selling much quicker, some homes are taking longer to sell. So this is the median. We're at 40 days. So we're just over a month, almost a month and a half. Once the home goes on the market to when it sells. And I'll come back to this in a second, right? Take a look at sales. The number of sales were at 163. So, you can say, oh, we're up 3 sales from last month, really holding steady at 160, around that 160 mark. The median sales price, you can see, has come down a little bit from 676 to 640. And again, my caveat with this, what I don't know, in this case, I have not broken down what type of home. Were they townhomes? Were they condos? How old were they? How big were they? Are they located in just one zip code? I don't have that information. I'm just looking at pure number. The average is 640,000. Out of the 163 homes that sold in South Tampa, the median price was 640,000. The ratio, and this goes back to days to close, right? The ratio, you can see we're at 93.7. We were at 92.9, so around that 93% mark. So, and that goes to days to contract, days to sell. somebody puts their home on the market at a price, the original price. And then it sits and it sits 30 days. Well, let's lower the price. Well, let's lower the price. And it sits, and there's a contract that comes in at 93% of what they originally listed their house at. So that's part of the days to sell and the ratio. I'll talk about that in just a few minutes. And then look at months of inventory. We're at 6 months, right? So it's a very balanced market. I happened to share with a friend of mine this morning, for Hillsborough County, all of Hillsborough County, median sales price for the past 2 years, past 3 years, going back to July of 22 through now, and it's almost a straight line. Median home price back in 22 was $403,000, and right now it's $396,000. So flat line over the past 3 years. So, and you see that in a balanced market, right? 6 months, it's not really a seller's market, not really a buyer's market. It's a steady market. So I wanted to talk about ratio of homes and what that has to do with pricing, right? So if a seller wants to sell their house quickly, well, you take a look at all the competing homes in the area, and you want to sell it quickly, so you price it under everything else, right? And it will sell quickly. What that does is that impacts all the other homes on the market and pretty much forces them to lower their price. I have a condo listed in Dunedin, and that's exactly what happens. The market price for her house, for her condo, $235,000. But yet a neighbor of hers died, and the family came in and just wanted to sell it quickly, sold it for $177,000. Another neighbor died, family came in, was selling it for $185,000. So it is way below market price, but they want to act quickly. But those impact my seller. And my seller is saying, I really don't want to sell it for that low. So there is an issue when you look at median sales price and ratio of original price and what's the seller willing to accept, and buyers are coming in saying, why should I pay you more than this house? So it's all, I won't say convoluted, but all of the decisions, all of this minutia impacts the market, right? It impacts whether a home sells or not. I will say it's all about affordability. I had this conversation yesterday with a couple of different people. It's all about affordability. I could list a house for $1 million, and if people can afford it, they would buy it. I could sell a house for $200,000, but if people couldn't afford it, they wouldn't buy it. It's all about affordability. And I think three things really go into affordability. Number one is absolutely the price of the house. Number two are the mortgage rates, right? How much does somebody have to pay monthly for their mortgage payments? Now, on that front, mortgage payments, you do have rates have come down over the past couple months. They've come down. But let me tell you, back in March, they were almost at 7. Now we're at 6.58, 6.56. Rates will come out a little bit later today. I'm recording this on a Thursday. Just want to see how rates go then. I do know I've heard from lenders that say some of their buyers are saying, I want to see what the Fed does next week with rates. But here's the caution. What the Fed does with interest rates does not directly impact mortgage rates. Mortgage rates track the 10-year Treasury. So if you want to see where mortgage rates are going, keep track of the 10-year Treasury, okay? Another factor for affordability is income. How much a family brings in on a monthly basis, an annual basis. And I did a report the other day for my monthly newsletter, and income in Tampa has grown 8.6% over the past couple of years. So income is increasing, not increasing as quickly as property tax and insurance and home values, right? So all those have to balance for affordability. But it is right now all about affordability. So, and then before I wrap up this video, I just want to point out I'm wearing a shirt for Operation Helping Hand. This is a very worthwhile organization. It helps wounded warriors and their families. It helps all the way from school supplies for kids to groceries for the families to medical expenses. So really worthwhile organization, Operation Helping Hand. Check them out online. If you want more information, contact me. I can put you in touch with the director. The local director of Operation Helping Hand is a good friend of mine, and that's how I got this shirt. So listen, go to my website, joebrownc21.com. You can see some of my listings right now. You can search for homes. You can build your own custom search. I have different blogs out there, links to videos, links to custom searches. There's also a link to contact me. Send me questions. You can leave comments below to this video, suggestions about videos that you'd want to see, topics you want me to cover. So thank you so much for being here with me today. And until next week, take care.